Okay, so what to pack and what to wear. Coming here to the Galapagos, very important. Maybe if you're putting together this trip with other visits in mainland, you see that you're gonna have to pack for the high altitude mountains, and then you have to pack for the tropical islands here that we have in the Galapagos. Now, when packing for the Galapagos, the things you want to take in account is obviously the weather, right? And which time of the year you're coming. So if you're coming during the rainy time of the year, this is about February to the beginnings of June, make sure that you're prepared for a little bit of sun, right? We're right in the equator, the sun here, it's kind of relentless. So always you have to keep in mind these two things. It's gonna be sunny, so long sleeve shirts, long sleeve pants, it would be a good alternative, right? Especially during the hikes. We may be hiking or walking around the islands for about an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours even, depending on the group and the amount of activity that we want to do. So adequate solar protection is a must, right? Long sleeves, pants, trousers, and shirts as well. You want to make sure that you pack as well a rain jacket if you come during the rainy season, or a light jacket if you come during the windy season, because it could be a little bit chilly out there, especially during the nights cruising. And if you want to go up there and enjoy the navigation, you want to have a jacket with you. Very important as well, we will be doing this visit in this almost pristine sites, right? So this means that there are no roads, if you will. There is these roads or these paths that we have to follow, but we will be walking mostly on sandy terrain. We'll be walking on some gravel. On some occasions we'll be walking on some rocks, basaltic rocks. So you want to make sure that you bring proper shoe wear. Protected toes is the name of the game, right? Hiking boots or any sort of sneaker, whatever protects your toes for some of the most challenging hikes. And of course some easy to wear stuff like flip-flops or sandals. That will be very helpful as well if we're going around the boat or when we're doing some beach activities. Water shoes, if you have them, this is also something you want to bring. You want to pack and bring along with you. Binoculars, very important, right? It's always an excellent thing to have, especially to be able to particularly deal with birds much better, right? Binoculars, always very important. A hat, sunscreen, sunglasses, these sort of things. In terms of for the water activities, if you have some snorkeling equipment, some snorkeling gear of your own, like fins and masks, bring them. Right? It's not a terrible idea. Regardless, they will be provided in the boat for you. But if you have your own stuff and you feel comfortable using them, bring them along. It's not gonna hurt, most certainly. If you have a wetsuit, it's something else that you can bring, but the same as the snorkeling equipment, it will be provided at the cruise that you choose to go. That being said, this is basically what you need to pack for. There's no need to worry about too much about mosquitoes or repelling things like that, because by the time mosquitoes appear here, it will be in the boat, right? They come out after 6 p.m. We have sunset at 6 p.m. So by this time you're back at the boat, well and protected from these mosquitoes. See, something else that you will probably want to bring with you is going to be helpful is walking sticks or walking poles, right? Some of the terrains could be a little bit challenging, especially if you have a little bit of a restricted mobility. So these walking sticks, they will provide you an extra balance, a little bit more support. Now, if you're worrying a little bit about motion sickness, this would be something that you want to always pack with you. Some sort of Dramamine, some sort of medicine that will help you with motion sickness. There are different alternatives for that, different drugs that you can bring. Usually what's recommended is that you take it towards the end of the day after you finish with all of the activities, because it can make you, this medication sometimes can make you a little bit drowsy, all right? And then of course, if any medicine is important for you, make sure that you bring this along. A flashlight will always be helpful as well. Small things that you can pack as a usual trip that will be helpful in, to have on board the cruises.